Namaste. Do you need to grieve? Then this is for you. Please make sure that you have the time and the capacity to follow the instructions that will allow deep grieving in a healthy way. Please stay until the end. Welcome to Yoga Nidra, non-sleep deep rest. Your guide Marcel Grue speaking. Prepare a peaceful spot. Lie down comfortably. Cushion your head and relax. Legs slightly apart, arms by your sides. Palms facing up. Eyes are closed. Breathe gently through your nose. Tongue softly touching the roof of your mouth. While headphones enhance this journey, they are optional. This experience is intended for wakeful relaxation. So when you fall asleep, that is completely fine. Whenever you realize, gently come back to my voice. A gentle bell will signal the end of our practice, and then I will slowly guide you out. I must say, this is a practice that I looked forward to for myself, as I've been dealing with a lot of things relationship-wise. For a man, it's sometimes harder to deal with grief, and this is a way on how you can grieve. So I invite you to grieve with me today, and let's make sure that you are not alone here. I am here with you, and also others that are listening in. Let's begin with a breath. Inhale for 4 seconds. And exhale for 5. We are in this together. We need to have a safe space today where grief can be acknowledged and felt, and to offer a pathway to healing. So for your intention that we haven't found yet, we want to find an intention to honor the emotions that arise without judgment, and to guide the heart towards peace and acceptance. This intention can be whatever you like it to be. For example, I want to make peace. I want to make peace with what happened. I want to make peace, compassionate for myself. Whatever it is for you that comes up, please make sure that it comes from your heart, that it comes from your body, and you didn't need to think about it. It's just coming up. There's no need to think here. Just feel in. And whenever you're ready, whenever you found something, please repeat this intention 3 times silently. and tissues are allowed today. Start to connect to your breath. Today we need the help of our breath. We want to inhale, and again making the exhale always longer than your inhale. Just for a moment, completely releasing all the tension that you already have found. Coming back to your neutral state, like an empty piece of paper. Just a complete neutral space. You're doing amazing. Making your exhale a bit longer than your inhale. Relaxing your entire system like this. All the tension is going away. Preparing yourself for what's going to come. Knowing that deep grieving will come. And this deep grieving will support you. As a form of respect, I don't cut any of this session. Meaning that if I need to use a tissue, then you will hear that. Allowing everything that comes up to come up. Knowing that I will guide you back to your body when it's time. This is my first tissue quickly, because I need to be able to speak. Great. Let's go, let's start. Knowing that you're not alone, you're here with me. Bring your loss into awareness, whatever it is. Allowing all feelings to surface. Sadness, anger, confusion, or even relief. Bring your loss into awareness. Completely feeling it. Whatever lies beneath it. Whatever was there before. All of the loss, not just a tiny fragment of the loss, but all of it. Allowing all feelings to surface. Not holding back, because holding back makes them even stronger. makes them even worse. You want to release them, putting the heaviness from your shoulders, so you can go light through your life, and maybe even learning from this grief, from this loss, so you can make better decisions in the future. Knowing that your emotions might come in waves. They might surface in waves, so there's one big wave, and then suddenly there's no more waves. And then suddenly another big wave is appearing. It's completely knocking you around. This is completely natural, normal, and it might be overwhelming at times. But you've got this. I trust in you. Stay with me, stay with this practice. Honor your loss, because this loss has an immense meaning to you. This loss means you lost something that you've loved, that you cared for, that you miss. Allowing all the feelings. For a moment, let's rest in this loss, this space of loss. I'm still here with you. I'm still here with you as the waves are appearing and the waves are disappearing. Just allowing them to come as they are. And you can feel them as they are. Feeling all the sadness, anger, confusion, or the relief even. Slowly, let's continue onwards and imagine you can either silently communicate with the person that you've lost, if this is a person or an animal, or maybe with the sense of loss, maybe you have lost something that belonged to you. Something that you could do and now you can't do anymore. Or maybe it's both. So I'm giving you a visualization where you can express anything that is left unsaid. Like, I never really appreciated how great it was to walk, for example. I never really appreciated the time I've spent with. I never really appreciated. Or maybe it's I really wanted to say whatever it is. It please feel free to silently communicate with this loss, with this person, animal, whatever the loss belongs to. Expressing anything left unsaid. Excuse me. One of my primary school teachers told me that shared happiness is doubled happiness. That was within a theater that we did together. And this can be also turned around, that shared grieving is smaller grieving, or deeper grieving, as you want to say. However, grieving is not something negative. Grieving is something that lets us deal with whatever happened and come to terms with whatever happened, whatever kind of loss there was. And then looking optimistic into the future. Slowly we start with a body scan, going through our body. This time observing your body as you connect it to grief. Maybe certain parts of your body are very tensed up. We're starting at our belly right now, connecting to your belly, place where a lot of emotions are stored. Breathing into your belly, filling it with air, and exhaling completely, releasing any kind of tension there. Meanwhile, respecting this grieving process, but observing your body closely. From there, let's wander up to our chest. And let's also fill up our chest with air. Let it expand in all the different sides. To the front, to the right, to the left, to the back. Feeling any kind of tightness in your chest. Go 3 times, 3 deep inhales into your chest and let it expand. Good. I am grieving to heal. I am grieving to heal. I am grieving to heal. I am grieving to express the meaning of the connection to whatever was lost. I am grieving to express the meaning to the connection to the loss. I am grieving to express the meaning to the connection to the loss. I am grieving because it enables me to be vulnerable. I am grieving because I'm vulnerable. I am grieving because I'm vulnerable. Knowing that in vulnerability there's also strength. There's also strength to be found to express your vulnerability, to express what you love, to express where you can be hurt. Expressing as well your gratitude to this, to the whole experience. Gratitude to the whole experience of grieving. Gratitude of the whole experience of grieving. Start to imagine a place where you can store your grieving, store the emotions, store all the waves. Maybe think of a glass, that you can open and that you can close. Maybe think of something else if you have something else. What came up for me is a glass that has the ocean within and all the waves within, all the waves of this grieving process, all the waves of how you've been hurt, how you're feeling. And whenever you want, you can open this glass in order to reflect and feel. And whenever you had enough, you can come back and close this glass and integrate, knowing that maybe sometimes out of this glass there will a wave escape, and maybe you need to softly guide it back to the glass. Or maybe it's the time where you need to go back to grieving again when this happens. But for now, realize that you've already come a far way with your grieving process right now. Imagining this glass with the ocean inside that has so many waves inside there, and a thunderstorm and everything going complete and utter chaos in there. Imagining this glass, or if you imagine something else where you can go to and where you can leave again, imagine other chaos there and just observe this chaos. Observe if you're connecting with that, what would happen. If you would be connected to it all the time, what would happen? So let's put it into a glass, or put it somewhere where you can go to and then leave again. Knowing that you can return to the space anytime you need to reflect and feel and grieve. Understanding it's completely in your control when you want to go there. And it's not a sign of not respecting the loss. It's a sign of even more respecting it and learning from it and growing through it and honoring it, realizing the deep, deep meaning of your grieving. The oh so beautiful meaning of the grieving. Slowly start to transition your focus from the space of grieving again to a visualization of a healing journey. Before we going on this journey, make sure you're one more time relaxed in your shoulders, in your neck, in your head, in your hips, in your legs, in your knees, in your feet, in your hands. Relaxing your entire body completely. And again, taking a deep inhale in your body, in your belly, and in your chest. And as you're exhaling, feel how all the tension is going away from you. One more time. Inhale. You're getting heavier. Exhale. Releasing all the tension out of your body. Completely relaxed. Your face is relaxed. Your entire face is relaxed. One moment, please. Okay. On this healing journey that we are now going on, imagine walking through a serene forest. It's just rained in this forest, and now the sun is shining. It feels rejuvenated. You see the light coming through the forest. You see the dead trees lying on the floor, giving you space for the young ones. You see that everything is wet around you, and you're just walking on that path, on that small path, going through the forest. And you see a little rainbow just as you're looking outside of the forest, above you almost. As the sun is shining, you're looking into the sun just a bit. You're realizing that you're completely vital and alive. Step by step, you're walking through this serene forest. Not looking back, but looking forward. Walking through the serene forest. Curiously, you're seeing new trees. You're seeing and hearing sounds. You hear the birds chirping. You're completely safe as you're walking through the forest. Understanding that you're on your way. That you can trust your way, the way that you're on. You're looking at the trees, and you see the different leaves of the trees. There's so many trees around. You hear some water passing by. And you see a little place to sit down where you can rest for a while and just observe the scenery in front of you. and hear the sounds, smell the forest, see the forest, leaning back. Your back is leaning against a chair-like thing. You're sitting comfortably, observing the forest, completely safe and sound, being more and more relaxed and in understanding, not holding on to anything, but knowing not to look back, but to see the path in front of you. Even if you want to look back, right now let's continue forward. So let's stand up again and let's take some more steps on this path in the forest, the serene forest that is very wet as it rains so heavily. Continue your walk. Enjoying your walk. As you're walking, you hear your steps. You realize the steps are making a noise below. With every step, you're listening very close to how your step sounds, how it feels beneath your feet. Maybe even feeling that your shoes are just a bit wet. No matter, you're looking forward and you continue step by step. Because what we did before as we grieved, we were looking back. We were looking in the past. And we were integrating. So now we're looking into the front and into the present. Looking to whatever will happen soon and whatever happens right now within your body. Again, check into your body, and if you feel that your belly is tensed up, your chest is tensed up, or your shoulders are tensed up, check into your body and release it again. seeing hope in front of you. Rekindling your inner light, imagining that's your light in the heart. It's just very soft right now. We don't want to burn yourself out, but you want to make sure that there's a light within yourself that is passionate, that is loving, that is caring. So with this hope, with this journey in this forest, look forward and let's rekindle this light with the rainbow that we found, that we saw, with all the other things that we saw in the forest. Let's bring it to your light and let's lighten up your inner light. Softly, not burning yourself, but softly, creating hope within you, creating meaning within you, creating a sense of respect and honor within you. Creating a sense of responsibility within you. Creating a sense of meaning and love, of authenticity, of balance. Everything that is important for you, whatever is very important for you, hoping for these things and realizing that you are completely doing fine as you are doing right now. Knowing that whenever you need to grieve again, you can come back to the visualization that we created, or your place that you've created for yourself, or even this entire recording. It will be here for you, always, waiting for you. We want to take time to come back as we went very deep. I want to give you more and more time to come back. Right now, if you still feel that there are some waves coming up, ask them to go back into either the glass or into the visualization that you created. Telling them that I will visit these waves, the thunderstorm, the chaos very soon again to learn more. But right now, the capacity for grieving is done. With that said, start to move your toes. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your wrists. Start to move your ankles. With every movement, Coming back to your body very slowly. No need to hurry. Feeling the ground beneath you, carrying you, holding you. Stretching your arms, stretching your legs, however you feel like stretching. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Moving your neck, moving your head. Breathing into your chest. Breathing into your chest and into your belly. And whenever you're ready, come up to a sit. Or if you don't have a sit, feel free to keep on lying for a moment. From there, let's bring our hands in front of your heart together. As we're sitting here together, reflect one more time on this beautiful journey that we've been through of grief and healing. Creating more understanding. Understand that what you've done today takes a lot of courage. So feel my gratitude towards you for doing this work that otherwise, if not done, might hurt you in the long run. This is a deeply personal journey, and you are never alone, even if it might feel that you are alone. It's very important that you take good care of yourself, that you're seeking support from your loved ones, or even professionals if needed. Still, as you're here, you're already doing a very great work. Please remember that grieving might come in waves, and that it's okay if it comes in waves. Maybe if it comes up again very soon, it's just time again to revisit. And reflect again, and then to again close it for some time. Please be gentle with yourselves, honoring your healing process. I will read now the final words where I express my gratitude towards you. Again, this was very deep and special for me, so thank you so much for being part of it. Each moment you dedicate to this practice is a testament to your commitment, inspiring immense gratitude by sharing your journey in the comments. You contribute to a ripple effect of growth and understanding. Thank you for being an integral part of this transformative process, enabling me to create the best guided meditations. I am bowing down in front of you. Take good care of yourself. Namaste.